What's up, Camp Overflow
What's
family?
up? How y'all doing out there?
We are back at the homestead, you guys. We are getting ready to talk solar, get everything together. So, if you are new to this channel, I am Janice, and this is my husband, Omar.
Let's get into it.
Oh yeah.
Got two little pistols left. Got something for me. What's going on, guys? It's been a long time coming with our progress as far as our solar system. You guys remember when we went to Apache Junction in this video? We picked up 32 of these things, and we was gifted a grid tie inverter, a SMA. So Red Audio sent us one of these things right here. This is the 12.8 volt, 165 amp battery, smart battery. And we liked it so much, we was like, you know what? Let me get 3 more of those so we could connect them in series for a 48 volt system. So we use these right here. You know, we connect the negative to the positive, negative to the positive, negative to the positive. And at the ends, we get the negative and the positive put together. That'll give you 51.2 volts. So thanks to Red Audio for, entrusting us with reviewing this awesome product. So now we have a 48 volt system. So on top of having the necessary cables to connect them in series, I went out and got this kit also. It's an MC4 connector kit. Comes with connectors, a crimper, some connection fittings right here, a couple of wrenches. Red Audio also sent us these balancer boxes. Now, what these things do, they make sure your batteries are discharging at the same rate. You don't want one battery to have 100% and the other one to have 80. That could cause problems in your solar system. So you hook these things up in between, the batteries. So you got one right here, and one right here. So that'll give you everything you need. It has a gauge on it to show you what your volts are. So yeah, shout out to Red Audio. If you guys want to purchase any of this stuff, the balancer boxes, these batteries right here, 12.8 volt, 165 amp, the link will be in the description below. Okay, so we was gifted this inverter right here from a good friend of ours. So this is a 6,000 watt. It's a 6,000 watt 48 volt split phase, and the max voltage it takes is 250. So we gotta wire 20 of these. That'll give us, what was that total again? 235. Cue the Jeopardy music. 4,700 watts. Okay. So 4,700 watts. And in order for us to connect all of this in this inverter, because it only accepts 250 volts and it has one string. So only one string of solar panel wires or PV wires can go into this inverter. So what we have to do is we have to take 5 of these, connect them in parallel, and do the same thing to the other 5, the other 5, the other 5, and then get a combiner box. This is what we need. We're missing a combiner box and PV cables so we can have our entire system together. So once we have the 4 strings of 5 panels, we put those 4 strings in the combiner box. You can check this one out right here. This is the one we think about getting. And then it's going to come out into one string that we need so we can use this. But in that way, the volts will be proper because we don't want to overvolt this thing and blow it out. So that's what we intend on doing. For those who are not familiar with connecting solar panels, I've been educating myself on this topic for the past 6-7 months. So our panels are 235 watts and 36.5 volts. So since my inverter can only accept 250, it's a certain way I have to wire it for it not to overload the inverter. And when it comes to hooking up solar, it's very dangerous. I'm not a professional. Don't copy anything I do. Please consult a professional electrician before you deal with anything solar or anything electrical as a whole, because you can electrocute yourself and die. Okay. With that being said, the way I have to do it safely, um, I have to connect, since I'm running 20 panels at 4,700 watts, I have to connect them strategically. So I have to use 4 strings of 5 panels. So it's a lot of math involved in solar. So when you do 5 multiplied by 36.5, you get 182 volts. Okay. So you're going to get that 5 times, because you 4 times, because you're doing 4 strings of 5. So you got 5 panels, 5, 15, and 20. So each one of these is 182 volts, each string. But when you run each string together in parallel, the voltage remain the same. So that voltage will be 182 going directly into my inverter, which has a max voltage of 250. So that's well under the limit for that inverter. That's the first thing. Second thing is current, which is measured in amperage. So the amperage, if you look at this label on the back of the panel, I'm gonna put it on your screen right now. Keep still. So the amperage is 7.99 or 8.30 amps. So the amperage will go up. So we got to do 5 times 799 equals 39.95. So 39.95 amperage is what's going to be coming out of each pair of the parallel unit together when we put the 4 strings together. The 4 strings is going to go into a combiner box, because unlike a lot of inverters we see out there, this one only has 1 string input. Some inverters have up to 4. You know, you could put multiple strings in it. This one doesn't. It has 1 MPPT input for your PV, and the max for that is 250 volt, like we said. So we're gonna need a combiner box. Each 4 strings of 5 is gonna go into the combiner box, which is, this is the one we're gonna get right here. And 1 string comes out of the combiner box, and then it goes into the inverter. So everything is gonna be up to par. All the calculations is good. We're not overloading anything. We're gonna put fuses on each one of the strings before it goes into the combiner box. The combiner box also has fuses. So we're just going to put a lot of systems in place to keep everything safe, keep stuff from frying and clicking and burning up, because we don't want no fires. We want to keep everything safe and sound. Okay. All right, guys. So let me show you where we're going to put our solar array. So this is south. So we're going to have them facing this direction. Right here. The array will be right here. We're gonna build a mounting system. There's a video coming soon. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. So we're gonna do 1 row of 10, another row of 10 on top of each other vertically, like this, facing south. So, you know, then we're gonna ground it all up, put ground rods. If you guys got any suggestions Anything you see that we could be implementing or changing or adding or any type of advice. We rookies to this, and majority of our research come from YouTube and from a couple of people who've been living off grid for a while. So, but yeah, system gonna be right here, and I'm using 4x4s, a couple 2x6s, and 2x4s to make the ground mounts. So from the array, we're gonna get some conduit from the combiner box, because the combiner box is going to be under the solar array. It's not going to be in the building. So once everything get tied together, all those four series of 5 get tied together, that one string that's going into that 6,000 watt inverter, put it in conduit, and we're going to dig a trench from all the way over there. Walk with me, talk with me. Trench, boom. Get one of those elbow, you know, fitting things. We're going to put it in here. And all the power going to be in here. I'm going to build a nice little setup for the inverter, for the battery. Put it in the air where it can stay cool. You dig? Okay. We're also going to trench another line, a 30 amp line. Actually, 120. We're going to trench a 120 line all the way over here. And we're going to have a box. We're going to have a 30 amp box. It also has two 20 amp plugs in it. I'm going to put a picture of it right here. Have a whole little, stake, probably a 4x4. Have the box so we can plug this in. It's a waterproof box. So when you plug this in, it closes down and, this thing doesn't get wet. And it also has two 20 amp plugs. I think I want to get the one with the 50 amp plug on it too. So, but yeah, that's how we plan on powering both the cabin and the camper. So yeah, I got some stuff we got to get done. We got to straighten the shed out. As you can see, we, running in and out, grabbing stuff, doing stuff. We kind of messed it up again. So we got to straighten this out again, keep it neat, keep it flowing. Put some more nails up so I can hang, all my tools up properly to make everything look nice and neat. See, we got our fence post soaking over there. Oh yeah, those ain't getting rotted for nothing. So yep. Also, guys, we're looking forward to get some gardening done too. Some raised garden beds, greenhouse in the future. So all of that is coming. So we got a ton of seeds that you guys sent us. Thank you for all the subscribers who sent us anything. We appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. We thank you for your generosity. Me and my wife, we truly appreciate that. Just want to say thank y'all again. But yeah, we got some stuff we got to take care of today. We got some things in the camper to get straightened out. And yeah, we're going to make today a useful day. It's going to be 60 degrees today, which is amazing. I got a t-shirt on right now. I'm chilling, even though we lit the fireplace up earlier because it was like 23 when we came out here. So, but yeah, guys, we just getting things done and, spending time on the land, enjoying every bit of this right here.
So, guys, I am getting ready to Move all of this stuff out this corner so hubby can set up his solar system over here, put the inverter and batteries right here in this back corner. So let me start moving all this stuff out his way.
Out in Arizona where the sun gon' glow. Yeah. Living off grid where the wild winds blow. Let's go. Fifth wheel posted where the cactus grow. We living for the most high, camp overfill. Yeah, we way out where the roads don't run. Solar powered up, all we need is the sun. Water from the well, yup, fill my cup. Desert life chill, but we still turned up. Fire pit lit when the sun go down. Stars so bright, no city lights round. DIY bill, yeah, we making it count. Went and got some raw land, now we building it out. Out in Arizona where that sun gon' glow. Living off grid where the wild winds blow. Fifth wheel posted where the cactus grow. We living for the most high, camp overfill. Ay, from the dirt roads to the mountain views. Grind hard every day, we be paying our dues. Catch a little footage, put it all on the tube. 4x4s mounted up when we making a move. Propane burn, got the heat on blast. Work don't stop, gotta build it up fast. Rent free, stacking paper, this life gon' last. Off-grid living, put the city in the past. Rainwater drip, solar panels got the charge. Dirt bike ride, kicking dust in the yard. Growing my food and praising my Lord. Camp overflow, yeah, we living large. Yeah. Out in Arizona where that sun gon' glow. Living off grid where the wild winds blow. Fifth wheel.
All right, guys, I got this area cleaned up for him. And the only thing he got to do is come in here and get to work.
Wifey cleaned up my little corner, my little solar corner. So I'm gonna go in here and mount up a piece of OSB and get my inverter mounted. Let's go. All right, we're gonna go right here. But I'm gonna lift it up. So I'm gonna put the first screw in. Okay. See how high I want it. Yeah, I think that's good right there. All right. Got one in, so I can get my level on. Make sure everything nice and level. Start another screw. Okay. And we're level. What? The screw broke. Uh-oh. Gotta get a stronger screw. That ain't gonna work. That's crazy. Look at that thing. I barely hit it. Blah, broke. So we got these stronger ones. Stronger ones I'm gonna put in. So let's get it. So I'm about to put a bunch of screws in these all the way down, secure it to the studs. I'm gonna cut y'all back on. And we are level. So wifey asked me, because she know the inverter is very heavy. She was like, is this strong enough? I'm what, 230. Ready? So I think it's strong enough.
I am now.
So I know y'all see me draw this line up here, but that's the closest to the line I'm gonna get because this thing weigh probably about the same weight as me. So we use one of our fence posts, one of our fence wire to go ahead and rest that thing up there. Cause boy, I ain't doing it. So, okay, let's see where we at. Let me start another one real quick. Make sure. Level. Okay, that's gonna hold it up. I need to get this out of here. Hold on. Yeah, pull this from the bottom.
Okay, guys, let me sit y'all down for a minute.
On the bottom. Watch out, watch out. Hold it now. Hold it. All right. Okay. Hey, look.
Guys, he need my assistance. So we'll turn y'all back on in a little bit.
All we needed was Janice muscles the whole time. Sheesh. And that's all she wrote. All right, my good people. So this is my battery bank. So now I want to create a little stand for it to like elevate it off the ground. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, put it in a nice little distance up off the ground. So this is the configuration I came up with. You know, connect these two, connect these two, connect these two, and then this is where my out is going to be from here out to the inverter. So what I've done, I've got supply right here, and the the battery will fit vertical this way, two this way, and two that way. So I will get this configured, and I'm gonna show y'all what I came up with. It's all in here, you know what I'm saying? I'm just freestyling, but I kind of know how I want it. So, you know, you'll see what I come up with. All right, so this is what we got. You know, just a little overhang. And I'm gonna put some sides on it. Just probably enough to go that much high, you know, nothing crazy, not nothing to try to box it in or anything like that. And then once I put the sides on it, I'm gonna make a feet, like some feet for it or something. Just something to keep it up off the ground, you know. Could y'all see me just now? Was I holding the camera crazy, y'all? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is our box right here. Battery box, if you will. So let's continue to work on this thing and you know, make sure it's good to go. We're gonna figure out the size for it. I think I got an idea. I got this 1x2, my previous project, leftovers. And this is gonna be basically my wall for the battery box, battery tray, if you will. My miter 45-degree angle all the way around. And I'm gonna shoot that thing in place. Let's get it.
Ain't no slave, ATL church. Grind all day, I put in work. Lazy talk that never works. I wake up early, hit the ground, no snooze, no laying down. If you talking about some millions, I'm already on that route. I don't wait for handouts, boy, I get it out the mud. All these calluses on my hands, I've been stacking up this blood. No excuses, no delays, I get to it every day. I don't need no lucky break, I just hustle, make a way. You be chillin' ain't free, it's on the line. Gotta take it, gotta grind up. Work, 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 work. Ain't no sleep, I put in work. Grind all day.
All right, so battery tray is completed. So now I'm about to build a base because I want it sitting up off the ground at least 6 inches maybe. So about to come up with that in my head, see how I want to make the base or the feet or something to get it off the floor, you know. So let me come up with that. I'm gonna tell y'all what I come up with. All right, so this is what I came up with. From the bottom of this to the floor is 8 1/8. So from this part, all I need to make these be is 8 inches. So I decided to do it like this. You know, cut it at 8 inches, nail these two together. I do it 3 more times for each corner. So that's what I came up with, and I'm gonna go ahead and rock with that. So I'm about to cut these up 8-inch sections. I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna have 2, 4, 6, 8 of them for each corner. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna cut y'all back on. All right. These are the feet. Split a couple of them, man. I got this new framing gun. I figure out how to dial that thing in, man, or something. But anyway, we don't need a whole bunch of structural support. That'll be just fine. So these are the legs, and I was thinking this is the setup I was thinking about, y'all. So just like that, in each corner. I nail it down from the top, boom, 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 on all corners, and that should be it. Batteries ain't that heavy, but it's gonna be very stable. And plus, screwing this to the stud as well in the middle part. Y'all see what I do. Let me nail these in, and I'm gonna cut y'all back on. Okie dokie. Got our legs mounted up. Can't ask for more than that right there. So let me show y'all how I'm about to install this, so y'all can see my vision real quick. All right. See that? Fits right up under the OSB. And I'm gonna screw it to the studs so that, you know, everything is in place. So let me get my drill, 2 screws, and let's secure this battery tray. That's all it take. Battery tray is secure. And let's see the configuration. I switched it up a little bit. Let's see. Is that how I had it? Let me cut you back on in a second. All right, so this is it. So what y'all think of my little battery tray that I created? You know what I'm saying? If y'all didn't notice, I like things kind of neat. I don't have OCD or anything like that, but I like my stuff a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to do things lightweight or halfway, you know, in like trying to like say, you know what, I'm just gonna do it like this and I'm gonna come back later. And I hate to do that. For as long as it takes to get it right the first time, that's the mentality I have when it comes to certain things. Sometimes you're forced to do it the other way, and I hate when those things happen. So this is our little battery tray that we have going on. Like I said, eventually we're gonna upgrade to a rack mounted battery style. But as of right now, this is what we're working with. Inverter right here. So once I connect these two, we're gonna be left with this negative and positive. This will come up, meet a fuse or a cutoff right here, and then it'll continue to the positive and negative. But the positive line will get the fuse, and then we could connect up to the negative. Got our PV input, solar panel coming in right here. And this is the AC out going to my power box. So this is it, guys. Looking good, looking good. This is the other 5,000 watt inverter I told you guys I have. This is a 12 volt. And I'm gonna hook this up with its own solar. It's gonna be its own separate system. And I'm gonna use that to fire up the Starlink and a deep freezer. So that little system is coming soon, guys. Well, that's it for today's video, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I don't know if you got any suggestions or anything like that, put them in the comments below. Once again, thank y'all for watching. Homestead homies, what up? Shouts out to y'all. Everybody doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, Camp Overflow out.